Hello friends, it's Jim O'Rear. Welcome back to Jim O'Rear's Wacky World. Today we are going to do a Disney do-it-yourself project. We are going to make our own Haunted Mansion display. And it's not very expensive. You can do this for, I don't know, maybe 75 bucks or something like that. And it's really cool. It's a really neat little display. And I'm going to show you how I made mine. Just to give you a starting point, you can come up with all sorts of ideas on your own to create a Haunted Mansion display. Haunted Mansion is my favorite place at Disney. So I wanted a kind of unusual way to display some stuff. So take a look at how you can make your own Disney's Haunted Mansion display case at home. So I noticed that Michael's Crafts had these tiny treasure unfinished houses on sale from Ashland. It's from their Christmas selection. And this is just like I guess it's a press board kind of thing. It's pretty sturdy. Little unfinished house, and notice that they are normally $30, but Michael's had them on sale for $15, and they're still on sale for $15 if you want to order one. Now these unfinished houses, they do kind of snap together, but they don't stay together. So if you're going to build one of these, you're going to need some glue. And it comes in several different pieces like this, and notice that it's not anything like super intricate or anything like that. They're pretty large pieces, and I got a little super glue right there to kind of put them together. So once I've got all of that out, it is time to start building. So first thing I put together is the steps, and these do not need glue. These snap together really tightly. And this just looks like a ladder, but it's really, when you put it in there, it looks kind of like steps to upstairs. And then you want to start putting the house together. And notice that this just kind of is very loose in there. These will not snap together. These you're going to need to glue in. So I'm just going to put it in there and use just a tiny bit of glue. And the glue doesn't have to be perfect. Notice how mine runs just a little bit, because I'm planning on painting this unfinished house. So it will, the paint will cover up the glue. And I'm just gonna kind of put a little glue on the seams, push it together here and there, put the floors in, and then once you get all the walls put together and sort of secured, you can put the roof on. The roof snaps on pretty securely without having to put any glue on it. I am adding a little glue anyway, just in case. And the final roof goes on this side, and a little glue there just to kind of seal it together. Just gonna let that dry. It's super glue, so it dries quick. Then you can take it outside and paint it. I'm using Krylon paint and primer. This is just a flat black spray-on paint. And if you have never used spray paint before, the trick is basically just stay a few inches away from the surface and keep the can moving at all times. That way it doesn't allow the paint to build up anywhere and start dripping and make runny walls. And once you get it all painted, it dries pretty quickly as well. It looks like this, just kind of a flat black house, which is what I want for the Haunted Mansion. I'd considered maybe kind of putting some Haunted Mansion wallpaper on the walls or something like that, but you know, I may in the future. But for now, I just wanted it a plain flat black. Now I'm ready to start constructing the interior. So at Walt Disney World, I picked up these two dioramas. One of them is Constance the Ghost in the attic with a bunch of her junk that she's collected from her husbands that she's killed, as well as Madame Leota's seance room. And these are really neat little kits. They come with a ton of little pieces, as you can see here. All the little bird cages and china and pictures and tables and things like that. Lots of pieces to get lost. Same here with Leota. She doesn't have as many pieces. And the first thing I wanted to do was, instead of have Leota sit on the base like she does in the picture, I wanted her to float. So I just took this string and I rigged a little mechanism here on both walls. So you can see here that I just kind of glued in there and tied the string to so that she can float. And then once I have her floating, I just kind of start building her lair. And putting in her table and a chair, and there is the raven is sitting on her chair, just like in the ride. On the top, I'm gonna use a little backdrop. These dioramas come with some backdrops. I didn't use Leota's because I don't think it looks good on that second floor, but you might want to. I did like Constance's backdrop though. She has 3 or 4 different backdrops to choose from, and I put that up there. On the bottom, I'm just gonna put some hitchhiking ghosts and a doom buggy, and there it is, completed. I've got the attic with all of Constance's stuff and her books and hat boxes and china, bird cages, all the junk she's collected in the attic, and got her little hatchet there. Her hands do not hold the hatchet is the only thing that I hate about that. Here it is with my floating Leota, a little closer view there, and there you can sort of see the Raven back there on the chair now as it's a little closer. I did put the stairs right there in her office, or her seance room. And then I've got the doom buggy down here, and I may switch some stuff out on this bottom floor, but I put some hitchhiking ghosts down there, and that's what it looks like. Here's a little closer look at Leota's floating globe right there when I don't have the flash turned on. And here's Constance in the attic, and it makes a really neat little setup in these little rooms. And just as an overview again, this is the completed do-it-yourself haunted mansion. Pretty cool. There you have it. That is how I made my haunted mansion display case. Like I said, it's about, with all the little pieces and the paint and everything like that, it's gonna run you around 75 bucks or so if you're watching the sales. Not too bad. You can put it on a shelf, you can hang it on a wall, whatever you want to do. But it gives you a starting point, maybe spark some ideas of something you may want to try on your own. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you have, click that like button to let the powers that be know that you like the video. And while you are at it, click on follow or subscribe, and you'll be notified when I upload new videos. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.